is LPG for households. This plan is able, to give the subsidized cylinders for our low-income household with also developed partners who are in place. The plan is at high gear to make sure that our low-income household will be able to get cylinder so that they'll be free from firewood and charcoal. Number 5, also, Your Excellency, I know you have started rolling out the affordable housing strategy. Those houses need energy, water, and also electricity. As a ministry, we are also going to do gas recirculations for those houses which are already ready to be commissioned. And in collaboration with Ministry of Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development, we are already in partnership to ensure that our houses are actually getting reticulated. In conclusion, Your Excellency, this project will address the effect of climate change and also give dignity to our public institutions. With these few remarks, opening remarks, Your Excellency, God bless you, God bless Kenya, and Merry Christmas to all Kenyans. May I recognize my colleagues who are here, the PSS, stand up please, so that your presence can be felt. And mine is to thank you all so that we move together as one nation to give the better project. It's what it actually needs to do. Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, sir, with your permission, allow me at this point to invite the Governor, Nairobi County, to make some remarks.
Asante sana. Asante. Yamjambo. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Allow me to welcome you to Nairobi. Thank you for joining us today. Cabinet secretaries who are present as well, karibuni. The whole fraternity of Jamhuri High School, Bwana Sifiwe. God is good, and all the time, and that is nature. Your Excellency, before saying much, allow me to recognize the leaders who are here. I'll invite the area MCA, Chege Mwaura, just to introduce the MCAs who are here, and then I'll go to the MPs. Please, fanya haraka.
Thank you, Your Excellency, and the esteemed delegation. Karibu Starehe, Karibu Ngara. This is Jamhuri, where the tallying center of all the votes around Starehe are tallied. And thank you for giving us the honor to start off this program with us. With accompanying us are the leaders of the County Assembly. Please, Mameni, Leader of Minority, Mheshimiwa Kiragu kutoka Waithaka, Mheshimiwa Nicholas kutoka Isili South, Mheshimiwa Oscar Lore kutoka Mathare North, Mheshimiwa Ringo, asante sana, karibu, and my whip, chief whip kutoka Umoja One, Mheshimiwa Roro. Thank you so much.
Asante sana. Your Excellency, wabunge tuko na wawili tu. Mheshimiwa Elachi na Mheshimiwa Ladwa, tafadhali karibuni. Ladwa ni chairman wa ODM Nairobi na mbunge wa Makadara. Beatrice, come say hi. Hatuko wengi leo.
Asante sana wananchi wa Nairobi. Nairobi oye. Asante Your Excellency. Kwa hiyo heshima Governor, asante. Tumekuja hapa kama wabunge Nairobi ili tuweze kuzindua hii mambo ya LPG. Pia nashukuru Ministry ya Energy through PS kwa kutupatia pia sisi kule kwa shule ya viwandani. Tuna appreciate sana hiyo usaidizi ambayo imefanywa hapa leo, na tunashukuru sana. Kwa ufupi, Your Excellency, sisi tunakusupport 100%, na broad-based government tuko hapo, na Nairobi tuko nyuma yako, na tutaendelea kukusupport. Sisi Nairobi hatuna ukabila, ukabila yetu ni Kenya, na ni Kenya, na ni Kenya. Kwa maendeleo, kwa siasa tuko na wewe, na tutakusupport. Uko na waziri wetu Joho, uko na Wandai, sisi kama ODM tunakusupport, na tutakuwa hapo 2027 nyuma yako. Mungu akubariki.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William RUTO, let me ride with all protocols observed. Our Governor, Wanakanairo, tusalamiane kwa hewa, Bwana asifiwe. Your Excellency, we want to thank you and to really thank you as Nairobians. You have given us a jump start. You started with the classrooms. We want to assure you we are building the classrooms, and to assure you that Year 9 is on course, and we are doing so well, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, we also want to thank you now for this, and it's a project we are going to pick as members of parliament to ensure our schools, because in Nairobi hatuna kuni, unless Kanjui kubali na gavana hawezi kwamba tuwe na kuni. But tuliambiwa kuni imeenda, sasa tuko na gas. Your Excellency, we want to say thank you and to wish you well as Nairobi. A Merry Christmas with Mama Rachel RUTO, to wish Kenyans and Nairobians, and lastly, a prosperous new year. Tunajua hiyo mwaka 2025, Mungu akitujalia, it's a year you will achieve what God has given to Kenya. Thank you and God bless you.
Asante sana, Mheshimiwa. Your Excellency, very quickly, allow me just to go over a few things. Number one, today we had a meeting with the Council of Governors, the summit. And some of the functions that you said need to be unbundled. One area that has not been explored, Your Excellency, if you look at the paragraph 8E of the 5th schedule of the Constitution, is that county governments are actually entrusted with regulation within the energy sector of electricity, gas reticulation, and that mandate has never been operationalized. We need to find a way which the county works closer with the national government and the Ministry of Energy. Your Excellency, I'm very happy we have a good minister, Bwana Wandai, whom we talk to. We discuss things. He has shown us willingness to listen. Also our PS, my good friend. I hope that we can actually now deliver to Nairobians. 3 years ago, Your Excellency, while you are doing last mile connectivity across the country, in Nairobi it was being reversed. And in many places, electricity was removed. Transformers ilitolewa. If you go to Mathare constituency, an entire ward, hospital ward, it was removed. They have no electricity. If you go to Choka, if you go to some areas in, around Komarok, if you go to Kayole also, And Your Excellency, we've been trying to find a way through which, because of illegal connections, a lot of the fires in our informal settlements are caused by these illegal connections and spaghetti connections. But the solution is not to deny them wananchi electricity. It is to work with these people as distributors. I hope that next year we can return electricity in the capital city. In 2025, people cannot have, Awana Stima, Nairobi, Your Excellency. But I know there's something going on. Maybe the PS or the Waziri will mention it with the REREC. Please just pump in something for the people of Nairobi, Your Excellency. The second area that we need to work on, Your Excellency, is the issue of street lighting. The county government is doing a lot. We're really increasing the number of lights in the city. We need a special tariff for the city, because if you look at the street lighting tariff, it involves some variables like rural electrification. Yet we are providing street lights in the city, which is a national security agenda. You know, if Kenya Power was to switch us off, or if I don't pay the bill, crime will go up. You know, and that is security. Let us work together and see how we can, you know, lower that. But please help us with the police vandalism. Tunaweka stima, tunaweka hizo street lights, watu wanaiba cables, wanaiba hizo lamps. A few weeks ago in Outer Ring Road, people were even stabbed from Kura. They were stabbed by these thugs. It should be that touching public infrastructure like street lights is a criminal offense. It should be worse than murder. You know, Your Excellency, tunatumia pesa ya wananchi ambao they work hard for. We put those resources into things like street lights, into bins, alafu watu wanakuja wanaiba, Your Excellency. Tafadhali hapo utusaidie. Utusaidie hapo tafadhali. We'll do more surveillance with the police, but we really need to light up our city. This must be a 21st century capital. Your Excellency, yesterday I sent you a message when I was in Addis. I don't know if you saw it, and I sent you some photos. If you look at the kind of lights they have done, we are going to do them in Nairobi. Lakini nione mtu akijaribu kugusa. Tutaanguka nao, Your Excellency. Hao tutaanguka nao mbaya. Hatuwezi kubali. The other thing, Your Excellency, we have developed our county energy plan and policy. We're engaging with stakeholders. I want to thank you for Bwana Kipto of EPRA. There's a lot of work we're doing together to look at even the issue of this gas that is being filled, you know, across the county. We did an audit of these LPG retailers. They're licensed by EPRA, but they operate within our communities. And we said that you cannot be 200 meters away from a residential place. We saw what happened in Embakasi, and we lost the lives of so many people. So let us continue that work together. Let's sensitize the public and do a public campaign around that to make sure that anybody operating that business has a proper license and is in the right place. We've established collaboration, as I've said, with the ministry, with GIZ, with EPRA, with C40 cities. We are now solarizing our markets, Your Excellency, starting with City Park Market, to make sure that we can get them, you know, with clean energy, Your Excellency. You're doing a great thing for our children by making sure there's gas in our schools. Your Excellency, in Nairobi, you know, we have a school feeding program called Dish in a County. In Dish in a County, Your Excellency, hao watu wa Nairobi watakwambia imeokolea sana. Si ndio akina mama? Your Excellency, when schools were closed, parents in Nairobi were complaining. Walisema sasa watafanya nini na watoto miezi mbili? Kwa sababu wanapata chakula na shilingi 5 peke yake. Your Excellency, we implemented the gas infrastructure for all those kitchens in less than 10 weeks. In around 20 kitchens across the county, 17 of ours that we did, and then our partners have 1 giga kitchen. The gas infrastructure is there. Ukitupunguzia bei kidogo, because, you know, for them to buy food at shilingi 5, every variable for me is very difficult to touch. That's why I'm still using briquettes, which is, you know, green, because it is from recycled waste from our markets. We're using those briquettes, and every day we're feeding 310,000 children, each and every single day in Nairobi. Your Excellency, if you support us with the gas, we'll be able to spread out to more children across the city, so that they can be able to go to school. Your Excellency, finally, we are working with you on our waste in Nairobi County. All the waste that we collect, around 3,000 tons a day, is now going to be converted in Dandora into electricity. Your Excellency, the only one part that is left can be sorted out here. Between Kipto, Waziri Wandai, and yourself. The power purchase agreement of how much, because once we sign like this, Your Excellency, I'm getting another 200 trucks to clean the city. We really need that, so that we can even get more of our youth in what to say. If you can conclude, that will be a great. Nairobi can start energy and to convert site into a park. It can be done in less than 2 years. Governor Joho will tell you he did it in Mombasa in terms of rehabilitation of the dam site. Sisi Nairobi lazima tutaisafisha. Ya mwisho nikimalizia, watu wa Nairobi, tunawadhamini, tunawapenda, tunawalombo tofu. Watu wa Jammu, tunawalombo tofu. Your Excellency, huku ni kama ushago kwangu. Me and Shege grew up in this area. We used to come here for swimming. Kwa hii shule ilikuwanga 10 bob hizo siku. I wish you well as Jamhuri High School. If you need any support. Yes. And Your Excellency, actually on Jamhuri Day, you awarded one of their famous old boys, Pastor Ambrose of Parklands Baptist, was in this Jamhuri High School. And when he used to be in this school, he used to visit us at home. We are just next door over here. So, mwalimu mkuu, chochote unahitaji kwa county government, karibu City Hall. Tuongee. Najua mlikuwa na shida kidogo ya barabara, nafikiri tulisort kiasi. Na mavijana wa Jammu, Januari nitakuja niwatembelee. Tuchapiane, tukubaliane ile kitu tutafanya na nyinyi. We can do something. Your Excellency, at that stage, allow me to invite my elder brother, Waziri Opio Wandai wa Energy, ambaye atatutambulisha mawaziri wengine.
Okay, thank you very much. Your Excellency, the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, my colleague, Cabinet Secretaries, the Governor of the County of Nairobi, the Principal Secretaries, members of the County Assembly of Nairobi, na wananchi hamjambo. Kanairo oye! Kanairo oye! Mengi yasha neno tayari na Mheshimiwa Governor pamoja na Mheshimiwa Aladwa na mwenzake Beatrice Elachi. Wacha nichukue fursa hii pia kutambua Senator wa Garissa. Alikuwa hapa? Okay, fine. Wacha nichukue fursa hii kuwakaribisha katika hii hafla. Your Excellency, this is your day. This is your day, Your Excellency. As the Ministry of Energy and Petroleum, we have got a singular duty to assist in the realization of your vision. A vision, Your Excellency, that as a ministry we fully support. Your Excellency. And today we are here for the purpose of, Your Excellency, you commissioning this LPG gas project for Jamhuri High School. And in addition, the launch of LPG project in public learning institutions. It's a program, Your Excellency, that is part of your wider strategy, your wider LPG growth strategy that you graciously endorsed in your cabinet last year, Your Excellency. So as a ministry, we don't have much to say really, but to commit to continue supporting you in the realization of your vision for this country. Your Excellency, I can't fail to recognize the Nairobi County under the leadership of Governor Johnson Sakaja. That Nairobi County is one of the few counties that have been able to develop what we call the county energy plan and policy that is guiding them in this very vital sector. Your Excellency, if you allow me very briefly to introduce more formally my colleagues, the Minister, Cabinet Secretary for Education, Honorable Julius Migos Ogamba. If you may just rise up for the public to see you. And last but not least, the Cabinet Secretary for Mining and Blue Economy, the Honorable Ali Hassan Joho. Your Excellency, finally, as I conclude, I want to assure you that as a ministry, we continue to work with members of parliament. Your Excellency, these members of parliament, particularly those in Nairobi County, are people that I have worked with very, very closely. As a matter of fact, they were my people a little while ago in parliament. And when Aladwa speaks, I am more than convinced that he means what he's saying. And the assurance he's giving you, Your Excellency, is an assurance that is coming not only from his heart, but from the heart of very many other colleagues of his who subscribe to his political formation. Thank you, Your Excellency, for giving us this opportunity to serve you. With those very many remarks, Your Excellency, allow me to invite you. Let us be upstanding as we welcome His Excellency President William Samoei Ruto to talk to us. Karibu sana, Mheshimiwa Rais.
Asante sana. Asanteni sana. Tafadhali tunaweza keti chini. Thank you very much. Waheshimiwa mawaziri, wabunge, makatibu, MCS wetu, watu wa Kanairo, hamjambo. Nairobi, hamjambo. Assalamu alaikum. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Leo asanteni sana, asanteni sana. Asanteni sana. Leo tumefika hapa katika shule hii hapa mjini Nairobi, shule ya Jamhuri, katika sherehe muhimu kwa sababu ya matatizo ya climate change. Mazingira yetu yamebadilika. Kwa sababu hiyo tumekuwa na kiangazi ikifuatiwa na mafuriko, na hapo tumepoteza maisha ya wananchi. Tumepata matatizo mengi ya kiangazi, tumepata matatizo ya mafuriko, tumepoteza maisha, mali imepotea, na hata mwaka uliopita tulipoteza mifugo yetu karibu 2.5 milioni ambazo zilipotea. Na leo tunakuja hapa kama njia moja ya kukabiliana na mambo ya climate change, kuanza kutumia gas badala ya kukata miti, tutumie kuni ama tutumie makaa. Na leo hapa tunaanzisha mradi wa serikali ambayo itahakikisha ya kwamba mashule yetu 11,000 katika taifa letu la Kenya itaunganishwa na gas. Tuache mambo ya kutumia makaa na tuache mambo ya kutumia kuni. Hii ni mpango ya muhimu sana kwa sababu itapunguza mambo ya kuharibu mazingira Kenya. Itapunguza mambo ya kukata miti katika taifa letu la Kenya. Ili ile mpango tuko nayo ya kupanda miti bilioni 15 iweze kufaulu. Hatuwezi kuwa na mpango ya kupanda miti ili hali kunaendelea kukatwa miti ya kutumika nyumbani ama shuleni kwa matumizi ya kupika chakula. Ndio sababu hiyo leo hapa tunaanzisha hiyo mpango. Tayari tulipitisha hii strategy katika baraza la mawaziri, sasa iko katikati ya mikono ya wizara yetu ya kawi, na mimi niko na imani ya kwamba Waziri James Opiyo Wandayi na timu yake katika wizara ya kawi watatekeleza hii mpango kuhakikisha ya kwamba tunafikisha gesi katika kila shule katika taifa letu la Kenya. Na mimi ningetaka kusema hivi ya kwamba mradi huu utaendeshwa sehemu kubwa na makampuni ya private sector. I am inviting the private sector to work with us on this very important project of delivering clean energy to all our schools. This is a project that we are not going to spend so much government money. This project is going to be financed by the private sector. As we buy cars from them, they will be required to install all the LPG tanks in our schools and in our other facilities. And therefore, I am asking the ministry to facilitate a process where the private sector can play their part in making sure that we roll out this program in the shortest time possible. And in any case, not more than the next 1 year. Therefore, Minister and your team, the children of Kenya, in our 11,000 boarding schools around Kenya, TVETs and other institutions, now know that in the next 1 year, they will have gas delivered to their schools, and we will save on the destruction of our environment. We will reduce on the cutting down of trees, and also we will improve on the health of those who are busy in our kitchens, in our schools, that they will not be inhaling carbon dioxide, they will not be suffering the vagaries of disease, and they will also